Police officers arrived at the home of a Navy veteran in a quiet Texas mobile home park following a vague, anonymous call about a disturbance. But instead of chaos, they found a peaceful Sina 12-year-old girl standing beside her father. Calm and composed. No shouting, no violence. Just silence before the storm. Despite the absence of any visible threat, the officers began demanding answers. Then, without explanation, a male officer instructed the young girl to walk away with him alone. She refused. She requested her parents be present, which was not only reasonable but entirely within her rights. Rather than respecting that right, the officer escalated. He placed her in handcuffs on the spot. Her father, a Navy veteran and full-time caretaker for his terminally ill wife, was left stunned. Though calm, he was visibly shaken. This wasn't the first time he had faced unwarranted scrutiny, false reports, invasive CPS visits, law enforcement overreach. It had all happened before. And now, his daughter was the target. In a desperate effort to defend her, the father invoked the Constitution, the IA Care Act, and relevant legal codes. He questioned the officers, pointed out the lack of probable cause, and stood his ground. But none of it seemed to matter. More officers arrived. The pressure intensified. The family's rights were ignored. This wasn't law enforcement. This was retaliation for asserting basic rights. Watch the full footage and judge for yourself, because what happened on that day wasn't about protecting the peace. It was about punishing knowledge and defiance.
We got called about a physical disturbance. We had people that witnessed y'all being physical with one another.
No.
Never happened?
No.
Is there any reason why someone would...
No. There's no physical disturbance between us.
Okay. I'm just letting you know that's why we were called here.
Yes.
Okay. And what is your name and date of birth?
What am I being arrested for?
You're not arrested. You're just detained right now due to the call that we're only here for a call for service. But...
Call for service means nothing.
She wants to see her, so I'm gonna grab Ruby and bring her to her.
Whatever.
Okay, I can take her this way. You and her squat.
Cops violate all the time on camera. Whoa! Whoa! Hughes, back off!
Don't touch me!
Why are you arrested? What the hell are you doing?
He just wants to talk to her.
That don't... Willis?
Yes, sir.
That is considered a... She doesn't want to leave the accompaniment of a parent. And you do not have the legal right to question a minor without the parents or a legal representative present. Where's her lawyer? She has an attorney. Oh, bullshit! Bullshit! It's called... Oh, so you don't believe in the Constitution? Did you not swear an oath to the Constitution? She has a Fifth Amendment right.
Right.
And a Sixth Amendment right. What? Right? What, you say rights don't matter? Has the right to refuse, Officer Hughes. What is she being arrested for? Bullshit, that's an unlawful detainment. What the hell are you doing to a 12-year-old? What the hell are you doing to a 12-year-old? Seriously, she's 12. She's a minor. You are violating her rights. Get a supervisor on scene now. No, now. Release her. Get a supervisor. She can stand right there. She's not going anywhere. Bullshit, it's unlawful detainment. Unlawful detainment. What is your reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime? What crime? What crime?
trouble. We just have to.
So why the hell did he put his hands on her?
We need to conduct our investigation. She wasn't being cooperative. We have to separate you.
That don't mean shit. We have the right to not be cooperative. It's called the right to remain silent. Do you know how many stricken oaths y'all are violating? How many constitutional rights? I thought Austin trained better than this. You're even violating the Eye Care Act, your policies. Yes, you are, Officer Willis.
Again, we have.
And as a father, I will do what it takes to protect my child from unlawful hands from another man. You understand that, Hughes?
Yes, I do.
I have every right to self-defense and self-defense of a third party, such as my child. And you went hands-on.
Yes, I did.
You escalated.
Okay.
Did you take to your escalation training, or did Officer Golden teach you how to behave, be a cop? And we have the right not to talk to you. And you
Didn't need. I wasn't asking for communication.
oh, you were just so unlawful detainment and unlawful arrest. And then you assaulted and battered my daughter. And I've got it on, I'm recording. Yes. Excuse me if I stand at an angle, it gets both you and Officer Will. Based upon an anonymous phone call. Oh yeah, let me guess, she works for CPI, which means they're stalking us in violation of a court order. CPS, CPI, Department of Children and Family Services. Well, maybe you should verify who it is that called. And maybe you should find out exactly what the hell they supposedly allege we did. Do a fucking investigation.
We're in the middle of doing it.
No, harassing people is not investigating. Putting your hands on my daughter is not investigating.
So I tried to explain the security of our investigation. I needed her to be separated.
Security of an investigation.
Yes.
What the hell law is that?
Why is that?
Yeah, what law says you have a security to an investigation? Where's your warrant?
I need a warrant to.
In order to be able to detain and secure, as you say, you need a warrant.
I need a warrant to detain someone.
To arrest or upon probable cause of a crime, not, security of an investigation. That is not a crime. What law is that? What crime does it become? Is that a felony? Is that a misdemeanor? Is that a traffic infraction? What is it, Officer Hughes?
I'm sorry, I got other people talking at the same time. So stick it up and move on. We don't have a traffic infraction.
Obviously.
For required identification or whatever you were mentioning with that earlier. You're right, you're not required to ID. So I don't know what.
How long have y'all been on the force? Less than 6 months? Y'all are both behaving like you're fresh out of the academy. Oh, woohoo. Yeah, it's because you're improperly trained somewhere else. So why is my daughter still in handcuffs? What crime is she accused of committing? That's not a crime. That's called self-preservation and protection. That's called self-defense. So my daughter would have whacked you in the gonads. That would have been perfectly fine, and she was about ready to. We taught our daughter to stand up for her rights. We're both veterans.
I can appreciate that.
No, you can't. Because you're violating the Constitution as we speak, and have been within 10 minutes of arriving.
Okay.
And if y'all wanted to ask, I did have a pocket knife on me, and I disarmed myself and left it in the basket of my scooter before when I saw you sitting there.
Appreciate that.
It's technically not a weapon, it's a tool, but
interpreter right there.
She moved.
She wanted to have a parent present during any and all questioning,
Okay.
which she has the right to do. A right.
So,
Texas constitutional rights, parental rights. They are allowed here in the state of Texas. Officer Hughes seems to think that it don't matter if someone's 12 or 82 or 102. Rights don't matter.
okay. So, we do have cameras, and they are recording the whole time. So I understand that you said you did not feel comfortable with him alone with her.
No, she didn't.
She didn't?
I didn't say a word. I let her speak for herself.
Okay, I believe...
My wife let her speak for herself.
Okay, I believe the remark you said was pedo-creepo.
2 vehicle transporters had finished a long haul and legally parked for the night, no signs prohibiting it, no warnings issued. Just rest, food from Taco Bell, and completed paperwork ready on the dashboard. But their quiet break quickly turned into a confrontation. Without warning, a police cruiser pulled up. Headlights flooded their vehicle, followed by bright beams from flashlights piercing through the windows. No explanation, no introduction, just pressure. Inside, the driver and his passenger remained calm but confused. They asked the obvious question: had they committed a crime? The response wasn't clarity, it was escalation. Officers demanded ID, ordered them to exit the vehicle, and insisted they keep their hands visible. Still, no specific law was cited. The only justification? The truck looked suspicious. The driver began recording. He calmly invoked his rights, citing constitutional protections. He stated clearly, "I don't answer questions. I haven't committed a crime." That's when the officer placed a hand on his weapon and issued a threat to break the window if they didn't comply. No crime. No disturbance. Just 2 men taking a legal break. What followed was an all too familiar abuse of authority, triggered not by wrongdoing, but by the simple act of saying no. Watch the full video and decide, was this policing or intimidation for knowing your rights?
Shining lights. It's gonna come over here. I'm gonna shine my light back in him. May I help you?
Familiar with this car?
That's my car. Well, actually, you know what? I don't answer questions without attorney present. May I help you? May I help you? I don't answer questions, officer. You are being video recorded. And I'm gonna ask you again. May I help you?
What are you doing in the parking lot, bro?
I don't answer questions.
Do you have any idea?
I don't answer questions. Have I committed a crime? Do you suspect me of committing a crime? Do you have RAS? Do you have RAS? Reasonable, articulable suspicion.
You're in the parking lot after the business is closed.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal? Is there a sign suspicious as a felony or a misdemeanor? Do you want to make headlines? Now I put my light down since you put your light down. Do you see these plates? I have transport plates. I don't answer questions. I have not committed a crime. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? If so, what crime do you suspect me of committing? I don't answer questions. And I'm gonna tell you, you can see transport plates. You see these are All-Tech vehicles. You can see my car is hooked up to that truck. You're not getting in my car, bro. Bro, you're not getting in my car. Call 911. Call my 911. You see you're being recorded?
Open the door right now.
You see quality drive away?
Door right now.
I have transport plates on the front of my vehicle. I am shut down. I'm not getting out of here, bro. I'm not getting out of this car. There's an officer over here threatening my life, my safety, and my liberty. He's trying to get in my car. He's trying to break into this truck.
No, we're transporters. We're from All-Tech over here on Elizabeth.
They came over here demanding ID. They
Keep your hands up so I can see them now.
All right.
send a state trooper over here or somebody. Your door
I
locked
need
too.
a supervisor
We don't have to
over
get
here
out of here. We need a
ASAP, please.
supervisor ASAP.
We're over at Sam's
I need a
Club.
supervisor.
We are transporters from Alltech.
My
Our hands are
right
up.
here.
I'm videoing everything.
Go
Our hands
live
up.
on
There's three
this.
officers.
These guys
There's three
is
officers out here
terrorizing.
threatening us.
You're scaring me. I'm not armed. You got a gun. They got us with our hands up. They're getting us unlawful
We're
orders.
surrounded right now. We are transporters
We're
from
transporters.
Alltech, Elizabethtown,
We got two brand
Kentucky.
new Alltech.
There's no non-parking signs. We are shutting down for the night.
I don't have to get out of here. I haven't done anything wrong.
They're trying to get us out of the vehicle and everything.
My-
We have not
I haven't
committed a
done anything
crime.
wrong, bro.
We haven't done anything wrong.
I haven't done anything. Look, that's where my
I'm sorry. We are parked. We are parked. We're not driving. This is a no ID
We have
state.
the right to remain
I'm
silent,
sorry.
bro. And right
can't
now,
hear you. I
you
can't
are
hear you.
committing
I'm sorry.
deprivation under the code
They're
of law.
trying
I address you and I demand you
Yeah,
to
you
cease
said
and
a
desist.
sergeant is on the way, she
This
said.
is deprivation under the code of law. I haven't broken any lines, any laws.
I mean, a sergeant.
Y'all demanding somebody, scaring us, talking about get our hands up. You got your hand on your gun, bro?
They're sending a sergeant.
Why do you have your hand on your gun, sir?
What
Bro,
crime
I
have I
don't have to
committed?
identify myself. I haven't broken any laws. No, I don't. This is
You
not.
have to commit a crime. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm stopped here. I haven't done anything wrong. And your badge number and your name.
My badge number is
Name?
139.
Badge number.
T Mentor. Okay, I got it.
Team mentor?
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you. You know why? Because you address yourself. We are citizens of the United States. We the people. Let me finish. We the people. You work for us. He works
That's
for us.
not correct,
This is
sir.
a public servant
That's
who
not-
will not identify himself. This other guy is over here threatening. He's menacing me.
Per Supreme Court ruling, when you're requested to exit the vehicle, whether you committed a crime or not, you still have to exit the vehicle.
Why?
Upon request,
That is a
you're
traffic
failing-
stop.
That's a
This is not a
traffic
traffic
Not
stop.
true at all.
We are
This is
shut down
inside
for
of a
tonight,
vehicle.
bro.
Is the vehicle running? Is she in control of the vehicle right
The
now?
vehicle, we are
Is
parked
she in
and we
control
are
of the
shut
vehicle? Is the
down for
vehicle
tonight.
running? Is the vehicle running?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay. Well, you
And
can
I
tell
sit
that
there and
to the
see, I
judge
try
when
to
you
talk
go
to you and be
jail.
reasonable, but I'm
Both
going to
of you
exercise my constitutional rights,
Okay.
which I exercise all my constitutional rights. We the people.
Listen, we don't make the law, we enforce the law. We also
What
enforce
law
the
was
Constitution.
broke? You took an oath, bro.
Suspicious vehicle.
You took an oath to protect.
Parking lot.
You
These are
took an
suspicious.
oath. Let me ask you a
These are
question.
suspicious
Did you
vehicles.
not, or did you take an oath to protect the United States Constitution?
Yep.
To
Also
protect.
took the law to
Let me
uphold the
finish. Did
Constitution
you take an
and
oath?
to enforce the laws of
These
the
are
state.
What
suspicious
laws were
vehicles.
breaking?
These are suspicious
You're
vehicles
requested to
now.
exit the vehicle.
These are brand new vehicles. You know they was picked up right off the road.
I don't know where
But
they-
let me tell you,
You
did
can
you
read
take
the
an oath to
plate.
protect
You
my
can read the
rights?
plate.
Did you take an oath to protect my rights, sir?
Yeah, I also took an oath to
What is the
protect
First
my rights.
Amendment?
Is there any no parking signs?
Can
in
you
the
quote the
parking
First
lot?
Amendment?
Is
Can you
there
quote
any no
the
parking?
Fourth Amendment? Because if you pull me out of this car, if you threaten to arrest me and pull me out of the car, you violate my Fourth Amendment right there. I also have a fifth. Let me finish, sir.
You out of the car.
Let me
We're going to
finish.
if You don't listen. You can
Let me
either open
finish.
the door
You're
and
not
let
in
us
control of this.
Right
You're gonna keep
now.
Now you're hollering at me
Now
like
you
I
can either
said.
open the door or we're gonna
What's
get
your
you
name
out.
and badge
What's
number,
your
sir?
Sergeant McCown 117.
All right,
Open
can
the
I
door.
ask you a
This
question?
is a
Go for it.
sergeant. This is a
Have
sergeant.
I broken any laws?
I don't know why they're
You're being
eligible.
recorded. You're alive right now.
We're sitting here. We're
This is
shut
why-
down.
Can I ask
We're
you?
shut down for the night. We're transporters.
We have
Because we're
transport
cold.
plates.
We're getting ready to eat our food from Taco Bell.
Get out of the vehicle.
Wow, really? This is what's
You're
going to happen?
recording him?
Yes, he's definitely being recorded. He is inside my vehicle,
That's
opening
fine.
the door.
Get you out of
We have
the
not
car.
committed a crime.
Get out of
We
the
are
car.
sitting
Get
here.
Get out of the vehicle.
And he's pulling